The time is 11:20 on this late Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2017. It's time now for the Peter Channel Late Night News on this late Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11:20 p.m. on this late Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2017. Top story in the Peter Channel News at 11:20 p.m. is Manchester, England, where the latest and blasted American Grandy Cluster in Northern England. As officials hunt for the accomplice of a suicide bomber, and Britain's Prime Minister warned about another attack to be imminent, investigators hunt for accomplices of bomber. Washington. President Trump's $4.1 trillion budget plan is drawing a big team from some Republican allies. ex-CIA Chief General Brennan reveals mounted concern for Trump campaign in Russia. Fox News backstory linking murder of DNC to the 2016 presidential campaign. President Trump may have not been behind when it comes to the alleged link between his campaign and Russia, but he's behaving in a way that makes it look like he does. Manila, Philippines. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte warned Wednesday that it would be harsh in enforcement of martial law in the country south as he had abruptly left Moscow to deal with a crisis at home sparked by Muslim extremists that sieged in the city. President Trump is due to hold talks with the Pope Francis and Italy's top leaders in Rome on the third leg of his first overseas trip. Washington, Jerusalem earlier Tuesday, President Trump and his First Lady Melania Trump, as well as Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, were on a handout a reclaimed ceremony at Yad Vashem Holocaust Memorial. President Trump believes Israel will hope and peace with it, but no plan for it. During the 2017 training commencement of graduates of Boise State University College recognized Richard Collins was stabbed up at the University of Maryland. Land signing count for Highway part of $1 billion in damage. The Justice Department is pushing a part of its proposal to change federal law so that local jurisdictions can be forced to detain suspected illegal immigrants upon request. A former neo-Nazi who had converted Islam as skills to kill him two were made because he respected a new faith, police said. Moon medal made by Albert Company to be auctioned. Albert Air, young people respond to UK bomber lips. Someone's fear and bewilderment. Brain tumor awareness month has spatial meaning for Albert family. Then reopened electric training solitary on both on a pre-med track. Singles family home sales up slightly in the Attleboro area. Norton full-day kindergarten will be offered at no charge beginning next school year. Attleboro man faults NyQuil for a positive breathalyzer test. Deported felon from Attleboro back again faced an indictment. For Tri-County's top grads, two-tiered education was path to success. New Jersey Newark Airport reopens after plane engine fire. Shanghai stocks also all down after Moody's downgrade China. You better pay millions of drivers, which could be owned far more. Okay, looking at stocks today. Up 42.08 points at 29.3791 and SP 4.40 points at 23.98.42 and Nasdaq up 5.09 points at 6.18.71. Okay, look at some science and health news. Whales are the biggest animals on the planet, but they have always been giants. False records show that ancient whales may be much smaller than the country currently living behemoths. NASA's acting administrator Robert Lightfoot maintained a positive helpful tone in a speech regarding the agency's newly released 2018 budget estimate. Astronauts replaced failed computer short spacewalk. In 1944, German soldiers constructed a bunker in Greece and uncovered a fossil job when the specimen was on poor shape, just discovered a mandible with its teeth mostly chipped away. The governing body of the World Organization on Tuesday elected Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, a former Ethiopian health minister that had the global health agency, responsible for marshalling the international response to infectious disease. Researchers have long been having the widespread cocktails may be associated with increased risk of breast cancer, and a new report from the World Cancer Research Fund and the American Institute of Cancer Research revealed just how. Lab tests ongoing in Calvert, Baltimore case linked to nacho cheese chips on a Calvert gas station in Sacramento. Throughout the summer, consumers struggle with how to best protect themselves from harmful rays about which products are the safest. Okay, take a look at New England News report. Engine 11 and Rescue 1, Delta response. 425, Lake Avenue, Market. We got a vehicle struck up, gasoline spill. 2040 gallons spilled. Peter Chill News Time is 11:24 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for a traffic in terms of the plot. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA, where Orange Line's pitching minor delays to the disabled train. Red Line's pitching minor delays both ways between JFK, UMass, and North Jersey tonight. And the ferries and the commuter rail are letting get on this late Tuesday night. Okay, looking at the area around the Xfinity Center in Mansfield, which had its first cut of the year of the summer season, and 140 is slow on both ends from the TPC of Boston to Route 495 up in Mansfield, 495 on the northbound side. It's slow between exits 11 and 12 on the northbound side of Interstate 495, southbound side. Little slow just before 140 out in Mansfield, so expect some delays around that area. But otherwise, 120 on both ends is backed up just around the Needham stretch. Mass Park westbound side also Millbury stretch. 84 eastbound side also Connecticut, Massachusetts border area. Route 20 Sturbridge. I-84 westbound side also in Sturbridge stretch. 120 is southbound side. It's slow around PB. Low connected slow on both ends. 185 on the northbound side slow before Route 93 out of Knox. And here's 91 on the northbound side. It is around the Northampton stretch. Mass Park on the eastbound side also on Westfield. I-84 eastbound side also on 291 out in Hartford. Route 2 on the eastbound side also in Glassbury, Connecticut, and Hibbert Square on Colchester. 95 on the northbound side, so between Fairfield and Bridgeport, and up north, Main Turbine on the northbound side, also around York Plaza, and 295 on the southbound side, just also around the Main Turnpike of Augusta, Spalding Turnpike and also around Rochester, and otherwise, around North Terrain hours on Lincoln Interstate 87 on the southbound side, also around Route 11 up in Champlain, New York. And George Washington Bridge in New York City, it's slow on both ends. Peter Challenger's time is 11:26 on this late Tuesday night. And it's time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be a nice day amidst a mix of sun and clouds in the weather department on this Tuesday. And it turned out to be a decent day. And looking at radar, and it shows a lot of rain showers way off the southern New England and Long Island coastline. And now it's raining around southern New Jersey, all of Maryland, extreme southern ports of Pennsylvania, and around the Maryland, the Margaret Peninsula, and around Virginia and eastern West Virginia. And raining around Rochester, New York, and raining around eastern tip of Nova Scotia. Alright, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast that goes like this. Overnight, it's going to call for a mostly cloudy about 33 degrees. Light south wind. For Wednesday, at Chest Bay, Maine before noon. Mostly cloudy about 6-7 degrees. Coming in east, 5 to 7 miles in the morning. Chest Bay should 30%. New percent less than 7 inches possible from Wednesday night. Mostly cloudy about 50 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles and coming in the evening. For Thursday, shot light May after 11 a.m. Pacific before a.m. west. Cloudy about 61 degrees in east about 7 miles an hour, just based on 7%. New percent put it down finish possible. Thursday night, showers, Patrick after midnight, Milan 52 degrees, and east about 6 miles an hour, just based on 8%. Friday, showers like Maine before 3 p.m. Clouds about 62 degrees, and just based on 60%. Friday night, chance showers before 8 p.m. Patrick after 11 p.m. West, mostly clouds about 50 degrees, and just based on 30% for Saturday, Podcast about 30 degrees. Saturday night, Patrick after 2 a.m. West, Podcast about 52 degrees. Sunday, chance showers after 2 p.m. Patchwork before 8 a.m. West. Both parts test about 70 degrees and just makes 30%. Sunday night, chance of showers, patchwork west. Class, mostly clouds about 52 degrees and just makes 50%. Memorial Day, chance of showers, patchwork west. Mostly clouds about 66 degrees and just makes 40%. Monday night, chance of showers, mostly clouds about 32 degrees and just makes 30%. And for Tuesday, chance of showers, parts test about 70 degrees and just makes 30%. And currently in Taunton, it's 56 and fair. In Norton, it's fair and it's 50. Norton, it's fair and 56, and Mansfield, it's fair and 55. And that is coming it for the Peter channel. Late night news on this late Monday night, Tuesday night, May 23rd, 2017 on YouTube. Good night with a goodbye day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I hope you all have a good night.